everyone. Heather Berg here, Program Manager at Falls Fintech, and we just wrapped up week 6, which we called Workshop Week. It's a new week we added to this cohort, and it was awesome. The cohort got to be here in person, and we had great sessions with GrowthX and MasterCard Labs. Hear what they had to say.
Hi, this is Luke Holman from First Root, and we have just completed week 6 of the Falls Fintech Accelerator. This was a pretty cool week. We had a really deep dive on funding and VCs, and I think the more important part of the deep dive was learning how VCs are structured, learning what drives their partners and the people who work in VCs to make the choices they do and how they make those choices. Super valuable. We also spent a bunch of time with MasterCard and reviewing best practices for customer insight and market research. On the win column, First Root, through a partner, signed up a bunch of more schools. So we're continuing to accelerate the adoption of participatory budgeting in schools to teach financial literacy and promote civic engagement. We're looking forward to the final half of the Falls FinTech program. It's been really flying by, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks.
Hey, what's up? It's Darius, founder of League Swipe. Just wrapped up week 5, Falls FinTech, another fantastic week. We got to spend some time with Max over at GrowthX, digging into some of the modules, including the ideal customer profile. It makes out online seems like such a great resource. I can't wait to dig in a little bit more. Had some great conversations, including with Eric Cotton over at Central Payments. We went through the value proposition of League Swipe and discussed how Central Payments can play a key role into delivering on that value proposition. Excited about week 6. Workshop week, where I'll get to whiteboard a little bit with Eric and Nikki. Looking forward to that. This week we had a pretty cool win. Chicago Venture Summit is coming up in a couple weeks, and we were reached out to personally to close out the show with our pitch. So apparently we impressed a few people a couple weeks ago with our pitch at the Tech Rise competition. So we're still fundraising. Introductions to angel investors and VCs who are investing at the pre-seed stage will always be helpful. Other than that, just support us. We've got some great things on the horizon, including the relaunch. We'll be putting up our landing page soon. So sign up to be notified and stay tuned. League Swipe is coming.
Hello, it's Evan Liebert, and this is week 6. My last week in Sioux Falls for a little bit, so that's a change of pace and bittersweet. Happy to be back in Miami working though. Last week was really good for us. You know, Matt Cohen, our head of product, was there, so we really just got a chance to look at like what is the future for Kitty Credit, what do we have going on, and just team building. I hadn't seen them in quite a bit too. Everything's been virtual. So next week, looking forward to just being back in my own element. Of course, attending all this stuff virtually, but just really taking all the stuff we've learned from these past 6 weeks, in person, and just build them out into our future roadmap. I think we had a breakthrough at the end of week 6. It's a pretty cool thing. It's payment related too, so all you Central Payments folks listening will like that. Evan Liebert here, Kitty Credit. That's at Kitty, Kiddie, Credit with a K. Peace and love.
Hey guys, it's Esa Ansari. I'm one of the co-founders and CEO of Cohort. Just wrapped up week number 6. We were actually in Sioux Falls this week with the other fellow cohorts. It was good to catch up with them in real time. This week we focused on a few things. The one thing that really stood out was our VC discussion with Andrew from GrowthX. Amazing venture capitalist. He spent an entire day walking through everything there is to know about the VC world, building ideal investor profile, to raising money, term sheets, cap table, all the gotchas that you need to be aware of as you navigate through the complexities of raising money with the VCs. It was one of the best sessions I've had so far. That's all for now. Looking forward to connecting with you all next week. Take care.
Hey, week 6 left us in the middle of the program journey. 1 week of product development with MasterCard Labs. I wish I were there with you guys, but even through Zoom, I enjoyed the whiteboarding sessions, MasterCard led discussions on how might we make our product better, address the anchors, experiment, and whatnot. Another piece was the Growth 6 folks who showed us on how to get under the VC skin and designed our thinking in a way venture capitalists think. And here we are, here it is week 7. This is going to be fun. Watch.
Next week is week 7. It's our leadership and strategy week. So thanks for tuning in. Follow us on our socials, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and make sure to watch our FinTech Brews and News. We'll see you next week.